And, I truly believe that every step leads you to where you are right now. And I even say that on my lives, like everything you did and everything I did led us to this exact moment right now. Like how blessed is the divine design? And just to have that synergy, to have that awareness that, yeah, there is something bigger. And of course, you don't have to believe in faith. I say it like God can be whoever it means to anyone hearing this, but to believe that there's something greater, whether it's the universe, and to utilize those laws. What you give out does come back. What you do will be reciprocated, good or bad. And I think that, that mindset that I had too is that everything bad keeps happening to me. Well, what did I invite? What did I allow? And that included relationships, that included friendships, that included drama, that included whatever. And then I became aware of the cultivations I was cultivating. Right. And what I was planting. And then I was like, okay, we're going to work up this field. I was a farmer girl, right? Work up this field and cultivate some new beginnings. And what is the craziest thing you could imagine yourself? And then sit down and doodle it and draw it. And then manifest it, visualize it. And actually, it was yesterday, 2 years ago, I spoke on stage in Ireland for the first time in front of 5,000 people, almost 5,000 people. And that opportunity happened in 5 days. And we just mentioned it before, and they called me, and I'm in Canada, and they're like, are you coming to the event this weekend in Ireland? Because we'd like you to speak on stage about your volunteer work. And of course, within a heartbeat. And I feel like coming from criminology to pouring myself in. And I think like, where I kind of missed a step here, so I'll fill you in. With World Ventures, they had a beautiful foundation that did volunteer work around the world. And I was building schools in Guatemala. I've built 3. I've also been on 2 tours and led my own tour as a leader. I restored orphanages in Hungary, my home country, as well as Czech Republic through this organization. And then I also had the opportunity to participate in almost like 32 other, because every city we went to for events, we did a volunteer day to give back. And it was so in alignment with me of being in service. And it brought a fulfillment that I had never had, because it really gave me a genuine example. I mean, my father helped everybody he could. If they asked him for anything, he would help them out in whatever way he was able to, of course. And I saw the impact he made. And these are people who need it desperately. And when I did it myself, that's when I realized that, God uses us to answer other people's prayers too. The same way that people come back and help us. And when he was diagnosed 2 years ago, I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I had 6 months of travels and events and volunteer things that I had planned. And I was like, what do I do? This was another big decision moment. I was like, do I cancel my commitments because now I'm stepping into a leadership role in all these positions? Do I cancel that and stay here, but I'm useless here? What am I going to do? Cry over him and be sad and bring that energy? And my mom's here, my brother's here. We had a genuine, serious family meeting. And I told them that, listen, my impact is what I can do there. And I know that the good I'm going to go do there will be rewarded by the way that God finds it to us. And I knew that by going and doing those things in those countries, by doing those intentions, and to be honest, like I have to be honest with you, Stu, even in Guatemala, we had a beautiful prayer circle where everyone partook. Every trip I did, they prayed with me. They supported me through my breakdowns. Like I'm even getting emotional now because the humanity that I have found in this world, the love, the caring, and the pure hearts that hold you when you really need it. You need that contrast to not be appreciated in order to just cherish those seconds because they fleet. But if it wasn't for those genuine moments where we prayed together and we held each other and we supported, and they shared their stories and I shared my stories. And then he ended up with the best surgeon. Thank God, knock on wood, he ended up with the best doctors. He ended up with the most incredible recovery, and the radiation took and everything helped. And then he pulled through. And that was also all him. He takes all that credit for that. And then my mom being diagnosed, and was like, okay, here's round 2. It was just like, now it's easy to talk about. But